We had a customer that had a full stack system with a big EMC SAN, and they had different blades on top with their VMware stack, and they had all this redundancy with networking and wire. And I just looked at it for 5 seconds, their LAN WAN diagram, and I said, okay, this is great. Like, you have lots of redundancy built in, you have backups going, you have all this stuff. I said, what happens if the SAN fails? And they just kind of looked at me like, oh, we don't look at it that way. Well, that's the biggest piece. If the SAN goes down, we had a customer that had a firmware failure on their SAN. They were updating the firmware and something went bad. They took their whole SAN down. They had to run on Quorum for 6 weeks. You have to include every aspect of your network when you're doing your tabletops and your plans. When you're doing your what we call DR walkthroughs, or what Jim calls your tabletop exercise, you have to look at every piece of the puzzle, and you can't exclude the things that you think, oh, we're not going to worry about that. That's not going to happen. That's what's absolutely going to happen.